Black and Gold update, reminiscent to one that you also get in Mirage, I believe it was.
Mirage, yes, I've got Mirage, yeah. That was a very good game. That was a very, very good game, Mirage.
I think the plan's going to reveal it on April 16th, I believe.
Yes.
Pushed it back a week.
Yes, we have. So it should be either late this week or next week. That's what I've seen anyway.
We're speculating for a July 9th release of this year, isn't it? I believe.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm interested to see what they mean by new content, new characters, and new stories. I mean, was that like originally cut content from the game and they've just included it, or have we just adding new things to the game because obviously it's later on and
it could be like cut side quests and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it could potentially be cut content from the original game, so that's very, very exciting. And they probably, let's be honest, I probably will buy it because I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. Still not played Shadows though, but I think I'm going to avoid that one because I've heard a lot of controversy about Assassin's Creed Shadows, so I'm not going to get into that one.
It's funny because that's the one that I thought looked the most appealing because I do like the sort of cultural aspect of it and pretty much the scope and everything about it. But I know there was a lot of stuff about
the main character, the main protagonist.
Yeah, samurai and what have you.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, we don't need to go into the details.
But if you want a good game for setting that with that culture and like that, Ghost of Tsushima, hands down. Ghost of Tsushima. Yotei is okay, but it's not. I don't think it's as good as the first one. The first one was absolutely amazing, absolutely breathtaking. Whereas the second one, it's okay, but it doesn't feel like there's much at stake compared to the first one. The second one, it's just a revenge story, and whereas in the first one, like Tsushima's under a Mongol invasion, got to go with your uncle and blah blah blah, and save the island. And, yeah, I think that was a lot better, to be fair. But whereas revenge stories, damn it doesn't have the revenge stories. Let's be honest. Still a good game though. Still a good game. But the first one I thought was a lot stronger. Anyway, so Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, that will be coming out I think this year, I believe.
Well, we've all had the Black Flag. Black Flag news on here actually, so
yeah. So obviously it'll have
for me to do.
So obviously it'll have updated graphics and controls and everything like that, as the usual a lot of remasters do these days. As far as it being modernised, I'm not sure what that quite means, to be honest.
I think it's just more fitting with like modern graphics, maybe modern sort of mechanics.
Yeah, maybe. I just hope we don't change it too much because it was absolutely fantastic. Hands down, one of the best Assassin's Creed games. Anyway, moving on. Now, for all you Xbox players, anyone who has an Xbox, we've got a rumour for you. So, rumours suggest that Microsoft could be removing Call of Duty from the Game Pass and no longer having future Call of Duty games on there due to subscription pricing. So, basically, all the Call of Duty games that are on there, they'll stay on there, but we won't be adding any more Call of Duty games onto the Game Pass. The idea is to try and make the Game Pass a bit cheaper.
Yes, that was also another thing that I was going to talk about as well, because it was the CEO.
Yes, she's new, isn't she?
Xbox chief. She, I think it was back just a couple of months back where she took charge, but she said something about Xbox Game Pass pricing being too expensive for consumers. I can't believe it.
Tom's just got heading to his drink, everybody.
Skill.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Moving on.
Yeah, they said they were going to cut Call of Duty games out of the equation. I don't know if it also had something to do with Modern Warfare 4's release, because I think I said this in a previous news bit about new Xbox was going to be the console for the next Call of Duty game. I didn't know if there was going to be any altercation because of the Xbox's delay and stuff like that, but yeah, that was another thing. But then they said they wanted to do like cheaper tiers and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I think what we want to do is similar to what Sony are doing with PlayStation. You know how you've got the games catalog, you've got your premium tier, you've got your extra tier, and then you've just got your normal plus tier. So I pay for the premium. So it's once a year. I pay once a year. It's one payment every 12 months, and you get all the categories, and you get all the games on there, and you get the classics catalog as well. So I can go back and play PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games on there as well, which is actually quite exciting. So yeah, I do use it quite a lot, and I feel like I am getting my money's worth. But if you don't if you don't play games a lot, um, you're better off just getting the normal tier, or at least the extra tier. I wouldn't recommend premium if you don't play a lot of games.
I think it was more of a problem, especially when they increased like the Game Pass's prices, like nearly doubled it at one point, didn't they? And there were so many people trying to unsubscribe from Xbox's market.
Yeah.
Of the subscription plan, and so much so it actually crashed the website. So many people were trying to cancel their subscriptions at the time when that happened.
I've also heard we might be stopping games coming on Game Pass for day one release. I'm not. That's okay. It's just a rumor. So basically, when a new game comes out, say for example, the Indiana Jones game that came out day one. That came out and it was on Xbox Game Pass from day one, which means if you obviously pay for the Xbox Game Pass, you can just pop on and play it for free. You don't have to go and spend a silly amount of money on X, Y, and Z. Whereas on PlayStation, we actually have to go and physically buy it. Anyway, I heard something say they are stopping day one release. So if it comes out on day one, it won't be on the Game Pass on day one. It'll be added to it at a later date. It just won't be there from the get go.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, to be fair, because I mean that's got to be a bit of a kick in the teeth for the developers, because obviously they're losing something, obviously they'll be losing profit.
Unless they would be getting something back as part of the subscription plan when it was on Game Pass.
Maybe, possibly.
From Microsoft. So.
But yeah, no, I just think you brought this game out expecting to sell so many copies, and then no, it's just on Game Pass. It's just on Game Pass for a monthly subscription. You're like, wait, what? So yeah, no wonder a lot of games, a lot of Xbox games come to PlayStation. Anyway, moving on. Rockstar has been hacked. I don't know if you've heard about this one.
Yep, Shiny Hunters, they were the ones that did it.
Yeah. Rockstar refused to pay up, so they released the stolen data, didn't they?
Yeah, it kind of worked in Rockstar's favor.
It did, yeah. It showed how much we are making on GTA Online.
Yeah, it was. There's Take-Two Interactive stocks pretty much went up by nearly 9% or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I've got the figures here for each console, because we released how much revenue GTA Online was making on each platform. So on PC, I'm very, very surprised with this one. On PC, it's only 3%. I'm like, wow! I thought a lot more people would play it on PC because of obviously mods and stuff like that, but apparently not.
I think it could also be due to
performance issues, possibly.
Could be, or potential hacking and stuff like that. As someone who's been playing GTA for quite a while on like 3 different platforms in the past, PC definitely had like hackers, and those kind of issues and other scandalous problems that have popped up every now and then.
Yeah. So Xbox One, it was 11%. On Xbox Series X, it was 22%. On PS4, yes, people still play it on the PS4, but only 11%. From the one that has the most is the PlayStation 5,
which was like a 53%.
So Rockstar are making more money on GTA 9 on GTA 5 on the PlayStation 5 than any other platform. So it's no wonder they're focusing more on console releases and things like that, because it's working for them. So why change it? If it's not broke, why fix it?
I think part of the leak that was also put out was kind of like the online sales for
Yes.
GTA 5 that was also kind of leaked, and this goes all the way back from its release back in 2014.
Yeah, it's something that was nearly 5 billion.
It was just somewhat just over 5 billion, with it peaking in 2020 because of the pandemic, because of COVID-19.
That's when I started. That's when I started playing.
Yeah, that was 743 million they got in that 1 year.
Wow.
And that's from digital sales only.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's working for Rockstar, so let's hope GTA 6 will top it. I think it will, personally.
It's going to have a lot of it's going to make a lot of competition for some other games that I've heard of now.
Yes, because
potentially delayed.
Yes, because moving on, I'm glad you brought it up because that is going to be my next point. But the Fable reboot, it was supposed to be coming out roughly close to when GTA 6 is coming out, but they are potentially looking at delaying it until 2027 because GTA 6. Because let's say when GTA 6 comes out, that's just going to dominate the gaming market, hands down.
Yeah, it will do. And
no other game is going to stand a chance.
It was a showcase for the Fable Reborn or reboot.
Yeah.
When was it? Back in January this year.
I think it was announced at the Game Awards.
And they're looking at a Q4 release for it. So yeah, again, anything coming out around that time is gonna have some tricky competition with GTA.
Yeah, because
if it still does.
Because let's face it, I mean, games these days they aren't cheap. You're looking at between 60 to 90 quid just for a standard edition. But I've heard rumours that GTA 6 is going to be even for like 100 quid just for the standard edition. That's not a limited edition, no DLC. It's just normal edition, normal content. And apparently they're looking at charging between 90 to 100 quid for it. And that's just a standard edition. I hope that's not true, because that's a lot of money just for a base game.
It does actually stand to be already bigger than anything that GTA 5 has done.
Yeah.
Like in terms of scale, they have pointed that out. They've shown us like what the map is going to look like with like Vice City and everything like that now. So
yeah,
it really depends. Like we need to see more. I feel like if you want to convince like people to buy the game to really make them feel like it's going to be worth the price they're going to charge for it.
Yeah, so. Because for me, I think before I buy any game, what I think is how many hours I'm going to put into this? Is it worth my money?
If it's going to have online as well, that's probably where the competitive play value is going to come in.
Say for example, there's no point me buying a 60, 70, 80, 90 quid game if I'm only going to put 20 hours into it. Because I'm not getting my money's worth.
I feel like the campaign, if it's going to be anything like GTA 5, if you've got your side stories and stuff like that, you probably get more than 20 hours.
Yeah.
In general.
So if you're getting like 100 plus hours out of it, then yeah, fair enough. I've got to pick because I'm getting my money's worth or more than my money's worth. But if it's not something I'm going to be playing a lot, then I don't really want to spend that much money on it. I think a lot of people feel the same way, to be fair. But when GTA 6 comes out, that's going to absolutely dominate the gaming market. I don't think any other game's going to stand a chance, because let's face it, everyone's going to be buying GTA 6. You included.
I know I will be, yes. Because I will put like the hours into GTA 6. Especially, even after what we just talked about with Rockstar just now, it goes to show that people still are playing GTA 5 or GTA Online. How long has that been around now? It's been 13 years now? Jeez.
Yeah, we stopped support for Red Dead Online.
Yeah, because I think I did actually have something on here in relation to like the weekly revenue that the game's been getting, and this is pretty much very common now. When Red Dead Online is only getting like 500,000 roughly, this is on a week in revenue, whereas it's nearly 10 million for GTA Online a week.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking with Red Dead Online though, we tried pushing. On the second one anyway, we tried pushing microtransactions, and I felt like we pushed them too hard because you couldn't do anything on the online because you didn't have the gold. But you can't get the gold. Well, you can get the gold, but it's just painful to do and so slow and so little to earn that you're forced to buy the gold. And it's like, well, I don't want to.
That's with Red Dead, yes, definitely.
Whereas on GTA, I know you've got the shark cards, but you can earn thousands of dollars in that game anyway.
You can earn millions through other businesses. So, like, you could have like counterfeit farms, you can have drug factories, farms, you can run nightclubs, you can rob banks, and all that stuff as well. You can rob a casino. There's so many options that you've got there.
It's just we do that for Red Dead Online, unfortunately, and we tried pushing microtransactions and additional sales, and unfortunately it didn't work, and that's why a lot of people.
They made a good attempt at it, though.
They did, but it felt lacking compared to GTA. That makes sense.
Because GTA was definitely the bigger of the two. Rockstar.
Well, that's in Red Dead Redemption 1, the online for that was absolutely massive. Everybody loved it. And then the online for the second one, I don't know, it just felt like it was neglected.
But we can get more into Red Dead Redemption soon.
We'll move on to that soon. Anyway, yes, so, number one, the actor who played Peter Parker in the Insomniac Spider-Man games. Have you heard this as well?
I've heard a little bit about it.
Right. So basically, he posted a picture onto social media of him doing motion capture, doing motion capture, claiming it was for one for the new Spider-Man game. The post has been removed and been deleted. Obviously, it was a massive leak. But yeah, so it looked like the new Spider-Man game is in work. It's in the works. So it could be the new Spider-Man game, it could be the standalone Venom game, which we still know is happening, thanks to the Insomniac leak a few months ago.
That's going to be amazing.
And then the actor who plays Peter Parker took the picture, posted it on social media, and then it got taken down quite promptly. But damage is already done, so looks like we're getting a new Spider-Man game. Whether or not come out this year or next year, I don't know. Obviously, we've been silent ever since. So
I would say they probably have like I'd say around 2.5 year period when it comes to them making the games. Because it still feels like Spider-Man 2 was not all that long.
Yeah. And you've got Insomniac's Wolverine coming out this year as well.
As well.
Which I'm very looking forward to. And then we've got, speaking of Red Dead Redemption, a Spanish retail site, I'm going to butcher this name, Wackup and Micromania, accidentally listed pre-orders for Red Dead Redemption 1 for next-gen consoles on their website. Rockstar haven't even officially announced this yet, so they accidentally listed it as a pre-order for next-gen console. So Red Dead Redemption is coming to next-gen console for physical copies, so it's going to include base game and Undead Nightmare, and it's looking around, I think like nearly €40, I think it was, listed on the site. But obviously Rockstar aren't happy with them. So no, because we really should have waited for the official announcement, but I think we just got a bit excited. I mean,
it's okay. It seems like Ubisoft made the same mistake with Black Flag.
Yeah. So a lot of things happening in the gaming world right now. A lot of leaks going on, a lot of rumours and what have you. But I think that just covers everything on my end.
I think it was just one more to add because I think we more or less had the same story to realize. We're looking at another game that's potentially slipping from a late 2026 release to potentially next year, which is unfortunate because it's Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis.
Oh, it's been delayed?
Potentially. It's not officially been stated by the devs. Again, it's just another rumour. All socials and Tomb Raider marketing and promoting still says it's going to come out this year, but there are a couple of leaks and things that speculate that we could see a February 2027 delay on this, and that's due to Crystal saying that they wanted to make a major reimagining of the 1996 original built in Unreal Engine 5 with modern gameplay, new surprises, redesigned environments, and a much stronger atmosphere, potentially leading to a richer story, and they want to make sure that they get that right. So they could potentially do a delay there. But back in March, they also did let off 20 members of staff, where people are naturally speculating if there's going to be scheduling delays there. So it's an interesting one. So whether that's due to staff shortage or if they just want to spend more time working on a game, working on a game more to make it better, which I hope, if it's going to get delayed, it'll be the first one.
Yeah.
But it would be unfortunate because it is the 30th anniversary of Tomb Raider this year. So
I feel like we've had a lot of gaming anniversaries this year. We had Crash Bandicoot. I think we had Sonic as well. There was another one as well. Was it Oddworld?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. You went and bought the
anthology collection on the Switch. That was it.
Yeah, so there's been quite a few this year. So
the anthology collection was it called?
Yeah.
It's like 4 games in one.
We're just getting old, Tom. That's all it is. We're just getting old, mate. This is what happens when you hit. This is what happens when you hit your 30s. You start celebrating video game anniversaries.
Oh. I think with Tomb Raider, everyone can make an exception. It's going back to the original trotting adventure stories.
So yeah, well, I can't believe I'm older than Tomb Raider by a year. Right, moving on. I think we've covered everything from you segment, haven't we?
Yeah.
Happy days.
So,
right, Red Dead Redemption. So, nothing. So, everything's remembered in nothing. What was it like? I haven't wrote down. Absolutely fantastic game. This game came out. Red Dead Redemption. So, I think it took everyone by surprise, didn't it? Really, because before Red Dead Redemption, you only had Call of Juarez really for Western games.
Yeah.
Some of our really good games. Well, obviously we went down, and then Red Dead Redemption came out, and it was a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air, I was trying to say. And the story was absolutely amazing as well. I mean, it doesn't just follow. It's not just the Western shoot 'em up. It's an actual world, an actual story, and it feels real. You can actually connect to the characters and analyze them, and it's just so good.
Not forgetting all the random events and stuff like that that would occur in the world and stuff. It was just a fresh take on what I guess you could say what GTA looked like in a different setting, but then elevate it. Because Red Dead Redemption did it, and Red Dead 2 definitely took it a step up as well. We're talking about the first one. Yeah, one
Technically, that's not the first one.
Yeah, if you want to get technical, the second one came first in the narrative.
No. Technically, the first one came out on PlayStation 1. It was called Red Dead Revolver. Basically, you start off playing as a young boy called Red Harlow, and his parents you witness your parents get murdered, you witness your house being burnt down, and you get to gun down some bandits as a kid as well. So I don't think it's going to get remastered anytime soon, because it's just this little kid shooting bandits at the start of the game. But he basically hunts down his parents' killers, and he goes to this town, and he has to do this gunslinging festival, but he gets to go and fight people from gangs and things like that. I'm not playing it all the way through because I'm stuck on a certain boss, because he's got he's got shield, he's got shield, he's got armor and just yeets dynamite at you. So yeah, struggling with that one. But so as far as I can tell, it's absolutely really, really good, and you gain money by the bandits you get through the game. So each bandit is worth a certain amount of dollars, and then that's what you can use to buy new guns, ammo, things like that. But he is actually mentioned as rumours in Red Dead Redemption. If you can find a campfire. It's not common dialogue, But if you can find the campfire, sometimes we will be talking about the legendary gunslinger Red Harlow. Now, Rockstar have confirmed that Red Dead Revolver isn't set in the same universe. So Red Harlow is just a legend that the characters in the game do talk with the NPCs anyway. Do talk about it. I know a lot of people have theorised that Uncle is an old Red Harlow. Which I don't quite believe because Uncle he's just nah, Uncle. Just sits around and does nothing. He's just a lazy old man. But so I don't quite believe Uncle is Red Harlow because I mean if he was that'd be absolutely brilliant. But I think personally keep Red Harlow as like a myth, as like a legendary gunslinger because it works so well in the Red Dead universe that way. And you can actually go to the Twin Rocks in Red Dead Redemption, and they're in Red Dead Revolver as well. You actually do a level there in Red Dead Revolver. The Twin Rocks.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which part of the state that was in.
Yeah, I think it was New Austin.
That was it.
I think it was New Austin.
I'm there looking at the map because if you can see, we've actually got one of the maps.
We've got both maps. We've got the map from the first one, and we've got the map from the second one. Yeah. Red Harlow, yeah, interesting game. It's on the. If you do want to go play it, it is on the Classics catalog on PlayStation. So you can actually go and play it. Well, it was when I was playing it anyway. I don't know if it's still on there. You'll have to double check that. Don't take that as a quote. Do not take that as a quote because I don't know if you'd take it off because we've taken a few games off now. So either way, I've got it anyway. So
it's worth having a look.
Yes, yes. And even if it's not the Classics catalogue, it's only a few clicks. It's a PS1 game, so it's not like it's going to break the bank. But I would love to see a remastered Red Dead Revolver because I think it is quite a good game. Even though I've not fully completed it, it is quite a good game. And it's more arcadey style, if you know what I mean.
Well, if it was from like an era like PlayStation 1, you would think so, especially with.
You can move it. Yeah.
Like
you can move. Yeah, you can move about. You can move about the town. You can move out the town and visit select shops and things like that. But when you actually like doing the shooting and stuff like that, it feels like an old arcade shooter. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But great game, though. Really fun, and I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, moving on back to Red Dead Redemption. So technically, you've got Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, and then Red Dead Redemption 2 is technically the prequel to. But they did a Yoda. They made them backwards.
You're going to tell them in chronological order then, or
no,
game
releases. So Red Dead Redemption, so Red Dead Redemption plays John Marston, who he is a mystery at the start of the game and everything. You have to go and hunt and kill somebody called Bill Williamson. If you can remember from the trailer, because I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson, the sheriff just laughs and goes, "Okay." That sheriff, by the way, is the best sheriff. It's just like, okay.
You
do
you.
As long as you're not doing it in my town, I don't give a shit. Basically. I can't remember his name. What was his name?
Oh, blooming heck.
Oh, I'm going to do mine, let's see. Anyway, but yeah, so we got to go find kill Bill Williamson.
Too many stages, too many cities, too many sheriffs.
So you start off with riding up to the fort. There's a cutscene, you talk to him, and then he probably shoots you, and then you get found on the side of the road by Miss McFarlane.
Yeah, that's how you end up on a ranch.
You end up on a ranch, yeah, and to pay her back for patching you up and healing you and everything, you got to do a few chores around the ranch, haven't you? Yeah. And that's how it teaches you for your tutorial. It teaches you how to use your rifle because you don't hunt some coyotes. It teaches you the riding mechanics because you have a race. It teaches you about the shops and everything like that. So it's like a nice little, safe hub area, just where you can do the tutorial. And then after you've done that, You can go anywhere you want, pretty much. It's absolutely vast, the universe of Red Dead. But the story's absolutely brilliant. It's been a while since I have played through that one. Because it is. When did that come out?
Red Dead 1.
I think I was still in school when it came out.
Would have a date on it.
That probably doesn't. Yeah. But there's also obviously side missions. That's not just the main story.
It says 2000.
So you have to hunt down your gang members to keep your family safe. And then I don't want to spoil the ending though, because for some people might not have played the first one, because obviously it's PS3 / Xbox 360. So I don't really want to spoil the ending, because if people want to go and play it, especially with the new next gen physical copies coming out, to give people a chance to play it on next gen consoles who haven't originally played it back then. So.
And anyone that's played Red Dead 2 but not the first one, it doesn't really spoil it either.
No, it doesn't, because Red Dead 2 is the prequel. So if you've not played Red Dead Redemption 1, but you have played Red Dead 2, oh boy, you're in for a treat. You really, really are. So to avoid the main story, don't want to give too many spoilers for that one. I know it's no game, and 9% of gamers have played it, but for our younger gamers, go and play Red Dead Redemption. If you played Red Dead 2, you like Red Dead 2, go and play Red Dead Redemption. You need to experience it. It's just such a good, emotional driven story, and there's also environmental storytelling in these games as well.
Yeah.
Because you can just come across, like, I'm going to use the second one as an example because my mind's gone blank for the first one. So in Red Dead 2, I came across a house that had been hit by, house had been hit by a meteorite. Obviously, I didn't know it had been hit by a meteorite at first, because I just saw a house with a big hole in the roof. I was like, what the bloody hell's gone on there? So I've gone in, and everyone in the room's dead. And then there's this big rock in the middle of the room, and it's just like, how lucky is that? You sit down to your family dinner, you get crushed by a meteorite. It's just like, that is wild.
There's another one where it's like occult worship and stuff like that, like cultism in Red Dead 2. Because there's like up north, there's like the cave where you can go in, and it's like all these occult like carvings on the wall. There's like bridges over these vast caverns.
Yeah,
it's just a whole hideout and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't forget about what we call the Chelonians.
Them too.
Yeah, they believe that. Believe in like a giant turtle or something, don't they? And they promptly decide to jump off a cliff because they think that's the way to get to Chelonia. Yeah, they're a weird bunch.
Yeah, there's a few loonies in Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, of course there is. Of course there is. Like that bloke that drums you. And you wake up with some stamina missing. Nothing's been stolen, your health isn't drained, it's just stamina that's been drained. So, what did he do to you? That's what I want to know. Because even Bill comments on it as well when you get back to camp. He makes a comment about you interacting with him. So after that interaction as well. But I don't know. Yeah, the Braithwaites as well. Don't forget them. They're they like to keep it in the family, if you know what I mean. And we literally have one of the family members locked up in the outhouse outside in the gardens, and you can actually interact with her, and she's like asking for help and shit. And then if you go back after you've done all that sequence, the house has been burnt down and everything like, which is one of the best moments in the game. Just seeing the Bandling gang all just rock up to the Braithwaite Manor to rescue John's little boy. It's just like, it's absolutely amazing. When that happened, I was just like, yes. Even Jose comes in. He's not really a gunslinger. He's more of a combat, ain't he, Jose? But even he comes with and helps fight, and that's the only time we ever seen him slap a woman as well. And it's Jose that does that, and he's supposed to be the calm one. So many good moments in Red Dead 2. Absolutely amazing. Red Dead 1 as well, phenomenal games.
Yeah, there's quite a few families of few games. It's like it's not the O'Neills. Is it the O'Donnells as well? They're the ones
O'Donnells, yeah.
Initially after you right from the start.
Yeah.
Because they chase you into the Northern Lands after an incident in Blackwater. I didn't refresh my memory. I literally played this just this morning for like a couple of hours.
Yeah, the Blackwater Massacre.
Yeah, the Blackwater Massacre. We ended up all the way in the old mining town up in the north.
Yeah.
And that's when you also find John Marston was actually there with you.
Yeah.
On one of my crew because you have to climb up to the peak of the mountains, which
Yeah.
I'm not sure you can actually get up there any other time.
Well, yeah.
Can you?
Well, you can go back. You can go back to your camp.
The old camp, yeah.
Yeah.
Like up the mountains, stuff like that.
Oh, I'm not sure. I've never done.
Where they got his
scar. Yeah.
scar.
I always wondered how he got that scar. And then it got answered in Red Dead 2.
Yeah, he was attacked by wolves. At the peak of a mountain.
Because he got lost in a snowstorm.
What was the name of the group though? The
Pinkertons.
Pinkertons, that was it.
They actually existed in real life, the Pinkertons, the Pinkerton Agency. They actually did, yeah. They existed in real life.
That's who they were on the run from after the Blackwater incident. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get to run a train as well. That was it.
The plane goes sideways, and then you're like, oh, screw this.
Bang, bang, bang,
Jump
bang.
off the bridge.
Yeah, it was dynamite, yeah. You didn't hope the dynamite wasn't hooked up right or something, because so the bridge didn't explode, did it? The tracks didn't explode. Then you have to jump onto the roof, and yeah.
Hit the train by a storm.
Yeah, absolutely grand. Like, you got to ask for. You got to ask favourite character.
See, I'm just trying to remember everyone off the top of my head.
What, from the Mandling then? You've got John Marston, Arthur Morgan, Jose Matthews, Bill, Javier,
Charles as well.
Javier. You've got the Reverend, the Doctor as well. You've got the Reverend. You've got Molly O'Shea. What's the camp cook called?
Begins with a P.
Yeah. Mr. Pearson. Mr. Pearson. Can't remember the rest of them.
There's enough members in that group, isn't there? There's a lot.
Yeah. He just picks them up, doesn't he? Doctor just picks up stragglers.
Yeah, especially after that first mission after you find the O'Donnells.
Yeah.
And they've just gone into that couple's house, killed the husband and made the wife a widow. And
what did she call her? I can't remember her first name, but I remember her calling her Mrs. Adler.
Yeah, Adler.
Sadie Adler. There you go, Sadie Adler.
I couldn't remember the first name, but I knew it was Adler.
I knew it come to me.
The first name.
I quite like Sadie. I think she was
she definitely
really good character.
It's just unfortunate, actually, because everything was just torn down by the rival gang that they were trying to get away from. I think it's also going to be worth talking about Undead Nightmare as well.
See, I'll let you talk about Undead Nightmare. I haven't played Undead Nightmare.
I don't know where it sits in the
DLC.
I don't know where, because right from the get of that game, obviously this plague gets out, and the first people that are affected by this, that close to John Marston, are actually his son and wife.
Yeah.
Because they get bit, and he locks them in the barn after they've turned, and then he goes off to try and get to the bottom of this pandemic, as it were, and things like that.
Yeah.
To try and cure them. So that's pretty much the ultimate goal of the game. But if you've not played it, and you plan on doing it at some point.
Well,
I won't spoil it.
To be honest, I'm not too bothered about spoilers for Undead Nightmare, because obviously I've seen videos talk about it anyway.
You spend a lot of time.
I think most of it has been spoiled for me already anyway, so I'm not too bothered.
Old friends, contacts from throughout the story of the game, the original game, to try and get to the bottom of it. So you'll go to like Hogwarts and you meet like I can't remember the professor's name or whatever he was, but he was trying to make like an agent or something that you either drink or you put on yourself just so the undead would ignore you, and then he'd be like, okay, here you go, douse yourself in this, go outside the fort and just walk casually along, see if attracts the dead. Doesn't work. Just there looking at him through binoculars, and all the zombies just swarming this guy, and he's like, oh yeah, it works like a bloody charm, that. Brilliant. That's one of the funnier moments. I'd say funny.
Yeah. Can't you get the four horses of apocalypse?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
That
I
was
thought I saw
another
that
thing
somewhere.
as well. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. I think there's like a skeleton horse. There's a flaming horse.
Well, the four horsemen of apocalypse. It's death, pestilence, famine. I can't remember the last one.
One asked me to remember them by name.
Plague? Plague? No, I don't think so. War.
I think it's the war one that was like the fire one, if I remember correctly. It was like an undead, like fire horse.
Oh, wow.
But they were incredibly difficult to classify or domesticate as well whenever you found them in the wild.
Yeah, I bet they're the best horses in the game, aren't they?
Oh, they were. Like stamina infinite.
Oh, wow.
Like that. Oh. And then, of course, they did have your zombie survival in the co-op side of things, which is one thing that people said that they really wanted to come back for Red Dead 2.
Well, I heard a rumour ages ago. I'm gonna say ages ago. It was late on. It was late last year, early this year. Apparently, Rockstar were actually working on a Undead 2 where the main protagonist, well, not main protagonist, but the main enemy in that game was going to be an undead Arthur Morgan. I mean, if you think about it, obviously it's not come out, and obviously they've been working on GTA 6, haven't they? So I don't think that was actually true. But an Undead 2, I think people want that.
I think there was a lot of speculation and rumour, or people really hoping that they would do another Undead project. And I don't just mean Red Dead either, because there was speculation of this stuff happening on GTA 5 as well.
Oh, okay.
I think some people hinted at the idea of like GTA Undead Paradise sort of like game mode. I think that's what they call it. Either that or that's what I call it. I made it up as it went along. It was years ago. I can't remember. I think it more came down to the modding community to make like some stuff for like GTA and things like that, like 5M servers and stuff.
Yeah,
really good. They're good fun. If you haven't tried like the roleplay servers and stuff on GTA, I'd say definitely give them a go. But there is while we're talking about like roleplay servers and stuff, they do have them for Red Dead as well.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. It's called Red M. So 5M is like the third party. You have to have access to the games, like you have have all the files installed and what have you. But people do actually play like roleplay servers for Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, that's interesting because I've seen like Red Dead 2 anyway. I've seen people play as like Dutch or Jose or like Sadie or someone. So I know it's got mods obviously, but I didn't know they were like actual roleplay servers for them.
Like third-party roleplay servers and everything.
That's actually pretty cool.
It's really cool. Because you get people that actually do try and interpret like the accents and stuff like that, and do silly stuff, play as silly characters and everything. It's good fun. Like you'll probably see like a lot of videos on like YouTube and stuff like that. It's been a minute since I watched anything on it, but I know it's still very much alive and well right now.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2, like you just see the decline of Dutch's gang, don't you? From the get-go. Like, we've got the Blackwater Massacre, that went called the Blackwater Massacre, so that went south. Being hunted, we've got bounties on all of them. Well, not all of them, all the main ones. And you move to so you're outside this old cattle town, aren't you?
When you get out, you're outside of Valentine. Just off in the woods.
And somebody recognises Arthur. He was called Jimmy Brooks. You recognise him from Blackwater, and that's the only time that's the only time you would ever see him in the game as well. the strange man's house. There's a little poem. There's a little poem about Jimmy Brooks. And depending on whether you kill him or let him go, the poem it's like two different poems. So I can't remember off the top. I can't remember the words off the top of my head for him, but I remember seeing him in the strange man's house, and that is one creepy place because when you look in the mirror in the strange man's house, you can see the strange man behind you, but when you turn, you can see the strange man in the mirror, or you turn around, he's not there.
Wasn't there another one around Valentine, or just outside of Valentine, near where you set up the camp? Isn't there like a cannibal's place as well? It was like a basement with gold.
Yeah.
It's like a cannibal's like hideout there as well. I remember that one just off the top of my head.
Yeah, because you got to go around. You got to go around and find the. Got to find 3 parts, haven't you? And yeah, that's quite creepy as well. There's a lot of creepy things in Red Dead Redemption, but there's a lot of insane things. Yes.
Live in them as well.
Yes.
In like those secluded spaces in like the woods or up in the mountains.
Yes. You've got ghosts as well. Because you can actually see them. You've got a ghost train as well. And you can only see that once. You can only ever see that happened once in a playthrough. And you got to be there at the right time to see it happen. And once you've seen it, that's it. It never happens again, apparently. And I've never seen this stuff. I've seen videos of it, but I've never actually seen it in game myself.
You have to put a timestamp on where you're supposed to be when it appears.
Yeah. But yeah, you've got UFO sighting as well.
I've seen the UFO ones, yeah.
And then in the prologue, you've got because throughout the game you can do these like little side missions, can't you? And one of them is a hunting challenge. Now you can't complete it as Arthur Morgan because some of the animals are actually in New Austin where Arthur can't go. So you have to complete it as John Marston. So you've got to like send all the bodies and pelts off to it. You've got to be like perfect condition or good condition or something. Anyway, as a reward, she's a taxidermist, you see. So as a reward, she gives you a squirrel in a little cowboy outfit. It's John Marston's cowboy outfit. And this squirrel just moves everywhere around the house, and then eventually you've got to like hunt it down. It's an actual side. This is actually like side quest as well. And somehow it ends up on top of a bloody mountain. Like you know where you find the giant bones.
Yeah.
Lands up up there somehow. No one knows how it got there, but it's just there.
It's just another one of Rockstar's many weird mysteries, isn't it? Because they do this sort of stuff on GTA as well all the time.
Yeah, and they've got really in Red Dead as well, because you've got environmental storytelling as well. Now, not so much. Well, you've got a lot in the first one, but there's even more in the second one because you actually have a journal and you can actually like draw things in Arthur's journal, can't you?
Yeah.
His diary. And he's a really good artist. Whereas John, when he plays John, he can still draw things, but his art is so bad compared to Arthur's. And John Marston can't swim.
It's another thing that's really unfortunate.
So Arthur can swim, but John can't. So if you fall in the water with John, then you drop. So it's just like two, obviously, so many differences between them. Prologue. It's not a prologue. Yeah, epilogue I meant. Well, technically it is a prologue, so it's a prologue to the first game. So technically I am right. Not wrong at the same time. Anyway, there's so much more stuff. Like, for example, what's it called? Okay, you got to go find all those cave markings for.
What I just said in the caves and stuff.
No. The guy that people theorise is a time traveller.
I completely forgot about that one.
I can't remember his name.
Not off the top of my head, I can't. Oh, that's going to bug me.
But yeah, you got to go around and collect all these. You got to go around and draw all these carvings, haven't you? And then you post them to him, and then you get a letter. You get a reward for each one, and then you get a letter telling you to come back and you're looking you find a reward and things like that. So you get back there, and he's not there, but there's this woman there, and there's a baby with exactly the same marking on his face as the adult bloke. And then if you go in, yeah, if you go up further into the room, there's like these drawings, isn't there? And there's like drawings of pyramids, there's drawings of skyscrapers. It's like so people theorise this guy is a time traveler. I mean, it makes sense in the world of Red.
Like it does,
yeah, in the world of Red Dead, anything's possible. Anything's possible. I mean, you've got tiny church, you've got tiny church as well. Have you found that one?
No,
In the bayou. So if you go to the bayou, there's a church. There's a tiny church. It's literally, it looks like it was built with dwarfs. It's that small. It's just absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. But yeah, Red Dead, absolutely brilliant game. If you've not played it, go and play it. I mean, I can see why both games won multiple awards. Two of the best games ever, I should think. Anyway, right.
Definitely games of their time, then.
Oh,
games of
100%.
that era, let us say. Because when you think of like westerns, what the first thing that comes to mind has to be Red Dead, right?
Yeah.
In terms of
Yeah.
games.
Well, before Red Dead, it was called Warriors.
I mean, now for a modern audience.
Yeah, now for a modern audience. Yeah.
They say Red Dead, so or Red Dead 2 or Undead Nightmares, whichever else.
Yeah.
So
absolutely brilliant game. So if you've not played the first Red Dead Redemption, go pick it up. You can find digital copies on PlayStation. I think it is included in the game catalog anyway, the digital version, and might be on the Game Pass. Might be on the Game Pass as well. Probably is, to be fair, because everything's on the Game Pass in it. So yeah, if you're not playing it, 100% recommend playing it, especially if you play Red Dead 2.
And especially if the rumours, if the news is correct about a PS5 remake or
Next gen.
Next gen remake of it, then yeah, definitely give it a try.
Honestly, you'll spend hours and hours and hours in that game. Because I know I have. I mean, I think I actually played Red Dead 2 for like a full year because I just wanted to do everything on the map. And I think it was the only game I played for like a year. It took up a year of my life. It's that big.
It took a good chunk of my time to learn playing the first one and the second one and the online for a bit.
So. Well, that's the thing though. Even if I was to go back and jump back on it, it'll still surprise me because there's things in that game that I've not discovered that other people have discovered, and you can go see all the videos on YouTube, obviously. But your Red Dead Redemption playthrough will be completely different to my Red Dead Redemption playthrough because of the things you do, the people you meet, the things you can find, and of course you've got the karma system.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
so you can either be a goody two shoes, or
gunslinger or an outlaw, more or less.
So you can be a goody two shoes and abide by the law and be honourable and or you can be a rate scumbag. And plays actually plays the dirty outlaw, and whatever your honour ranking is at the end of the day depends on what you see at the end of the game. Great.
Yeah, I think I have seen that one. Like the differences between the two.
Yeah, one's coyote, one's an eagle. The eagle's for high honour, the coyote is for low honour. So I got the eagle because I was a good gunslinger.
Is that always your thing, just to be the good guy?
Not necessarily, no. Not necessarily.
Well, I think for the main game, it kind of dabbled.
Yeah. Well, that's it with the honor system in the Red Dead Redemption is if you had a high honor ranking, right, law enforcement, you'd be fine with, yeah. But outlaws would shoot you on sight, obviously. But if you have a low honor ranking, then the outlaws won't bother you. They won't shoot at you, they won't attack you. Whereas law enforcement will. So it like flips it. It's interesting. It's really, really interesting.
Like which faction, which side are you on?
Basically, yeah. Anyway, right, let's move on to Mikey's mind now. Because I feel like if we carry on talking about Red Dead, we will be here all day. Because there's just that much of it. But 100% go and play it. Go and play it. And I do want to do like a deep dive into like, the banding and the Dutch's mentality and everything at some point. So we can do something like that.
Yeah.
Like let down the line. I think like maybe do like a little mini series on it over on YouTube or something. Yeah.
Yeah, can do.
Could do, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Mikey's mind. Right.
I think that was going to be your first question.
Are you ready? Not John Marston. Not Arthur Morgan.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Dutch.
Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm going to go with 2.
No second one. Bill Williamson or Micah Bell.
Bill?
Bill, you're Bell, okay. Yeah. No, well, to be fair, nobody likes Micah, do they? And your favourite moment from both games?
Oh, jeez, that's a tricky one.
It is.
See, when I'm just trying to refresh my memory on what happened with the first one, a lot of what I can remember was like right at the beginning of the game, where obviously when you get done from the side of the road,
yeah,
and you are starting fresh at the ranch, at my father's farm, and things like that. That's the one that stands out more prominently in my mind, just because you were doing all that chore labor work. It's like, I don't really need to be doing all this, but again, it's like you said, that's like the learning curve.
Yes.
So I'll probably have to say that for that one. And just because it's fresh in my mind from the second game, I do like the train heist.
The train. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Your turn. Do me.
Okay.
Okay.
So
like
John Marston
or John Marston is the OG, isn't it?
Dutch or Jose.
Dutch or Jose?
Yeah. Sorry.
Jose. I like Jose.
Red Dead 1 or 2?
Red Dead 1.
Okay. Bill Williamson or sorry, Micah.
Again, Bill. Because I don't like Micah. He's a rat.
He's a bit of a rat. Favorite moment from both games.
Right. So from the second one, from the Red Dead Redemption 2, it has to be when you're walking up to the Braithwaite Manor. You know,
when you all show up as well.
Yeah, we all show up to rescue Jack, don't they? And you're all walking up slowly to Braithwaite Manor. You have that massive gunfight in the manor house. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, that was peak cinematic for that game. It really, really was. I think that is the best moment in the game, to be fair. And from the first one, I'm going to have to say the ending. You having the gunfight on the ranch. Because it's just such an emotional moment. And
because you succumbing to a plague, man. An illness. Arthur was anyway. He
no, talk about the first game.
Oh, wait. I thought that first answer was the first game.
No, I said Red Dead 2. But yeah, for the first game, when you fight the Pinkertons on your home ranch, and obviously all that happens. I'm not going to spoil the ending too much, like I said, because it's better off if you experience it. But it is an emotional ending, and I actually cried. To be honest, I'm not ashamed of it. Not lie. That's the first video game I cried at. I cried because of the ending, so I'm going to say that the ending of Red Dead is the best moment for that game. Right.
Yeah. Obviously, you can't say more than that without spoiling it.
Without spoiling it, yeah. So, yeah, go play Red Dead Redemption. Keep an eye out for that physical release next gen consoles. If you are on PlayStation, you can go find it on the games catalog digitally, either to download or stream. And I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox Game Pass as well. So if you are on Xbox, just go and have a look at your Game Pass and see if it's on there. If you've not played the first one, absolutely amazing, absolutely phenomenal game. Yeah. So other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening. As usual, you can go check out our other channels. Both me and Tom are on socials, and we do video game clips and all the rest of it. So you can go find us on Instagram and TikTok. So for me, it's green_arrow25.
From me, it's X on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yep. And as always, you can find Tavern Talks here on Spotify, and if you're listening on Spotify, you can go and find the video over on YouTube under @thegamesgirl25, and you can also go and see a few of our past live streams on there also. But until next week, have a great week. Have a lovely, lovely little weekend. Well, what's the rest of it? What's left of it anyway. The sun's coming out now around our area, so we're going to go catch some rays and probably have a pint in the beer garden. Until next time, cheery bye.